Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Today, another Roblox figure. This is Skylas, the Skyland delivery girl. Look up in the sky, it's Skylas. Looks pretty cool, 1/18 scale. That will be perhaps a touch short. I quite like the Roblox stuff. They do have some limited articulation. So let's get her out, have a look, and then we can do a comparison and go from there. There is an exclusive code, but I'm not sharing it because I'm going to give it to my nieces. Sorry. Okay, so let's rip open this box. Okay, box done. Anything extra on the paperwork? It's showing things that I have already. So nothing extra new there I can see. Yeah, nothing that I haven't seen already, apart from Nitro Z seems a bit new to me, the bottom one there. Okay, so inside, pretty cool, we have message 1, message 2, message 3, a telescope, though they should have really painted either end for the lenses. We have the bag, which can hold the messages or the scrolls, which are great diorama value. Paint up a little bit, ink them, really nice. We have her wings, which do have limited articulation, but that's okay. They could have made a bit more articulation with a bit of effort, but that'll cost a bit more. And then she is here, and she is secured in by these sort of elastic plastic cables, which fortunately stretch enough to get out without too much hassle. Okay, let's have a look. She's pretty cool looking, got a nice anime sort of feel to her. Pretty cool. Not so keen on that slot on her back for the backpack, but for the wings, sorry. Looks pretty good, and she has, oh, that's nice. She's got a little slot you can see on her waist there, which I'm going to imagine is for the telescope. Good feature. Okay, let's stick on the wings. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then you can just wrap around, I'm guessing. Oops. Just put a bag over her arm and shoulder, or head and shoulder, like this. Again, this doesn't fit the best, but never mind. What I will say is when the bag goes over, it does come across that slot, which is going to be a bit of an issue. So you may want to do it over just the one shoulder, perhaps. Let's have a look. Yeah, looks better over both. Okay, let's push this back in again. And see if it's okay with this end to go over both and how it's going to hang. And again, the wings are trying to come out. There we go. And she does stand up quite easily. She looks pretty cool. Okay, let me just pause this, set up my little spinning display stand, and I've cut out a bit of a cardboard box to stop the blue lights over saturating, and we'll have a turntable looker, so be back, a turntable, sorry, looker, so be back in a moment. Okay, here she is in my little cheap cardboard box. You can see just a bit of the blue light there. Let's spin her around. Perhaps a bit slower than that. And you get a better look at her. I'll move her a bit closer. She is pretty decent, I've got to say. I do quite like the aesthetic. Generally a nice looking figure. And I think it's almost worth it for the scrolls in the bag in itself. And actually she is pretty good. Okay, so what we'll do next is we're going to take her off there, have a little comparison to other figures, look at her articulation, and then we'll wrap up from there. So let me just get this away and be back in an instant. Okay, so articulation, I'll take the wings off. And I'll take the bag off too, because they will both hinder articulation a little bit. So head, she looks left and right. There is small up and down, small side to side. Shoulders go all the way around without the wings and the bag. On the upwards, pretty damn cool. Telescope just popped out there. Bicep bend, not expecting any miracles here, but let's see. Almost 90 degrees on the left and almost on the right is okay. There's no, I'm telling a lie, there is a waist twist, but no trunk. Hips don't go outwards. Forwards, considering she's got this sort of dress on, that's not too bad. Backwards is okay. There's no thigh twist, single kneecap, but that is dreadful. Look at that. that's like what? Not even 45 degrees. Feet do turn, and it's a ball joint, but you don't get any real dorsiflexation or tippy toe because it's too close. The boot is too close to the actual the foot's too close to the boots. There's no space really to do that. So limited articulation as we expect from Roblox, but she's pretty cool. I'll give you a closer look of the face, of the head, really sort of anime style, that sort of green eye behind the hair there, and then she's got green goggles, which is a bit annoying because she's got green eyes and green goggles, but she looks pretty cool. The wings are pretty nice. You could adjust those if you wanted to fit other action figures. And then the scrolls, you just can't make it out. You want to really sort of ink or brush there to make the paper effect pop. And that bag actually is pretty cool because A, it's articulated, and B, you can change the length of the strap. I just noticed that's a really good feature for this Roblox figure here. Okay, let's compare her to a couple other figures. Let me just quickly pop her telescope back in. So I'll use some more Roblox figures that I've looked at recently. So this is it Avion, the Silver Warrior, I think. And she is taller than Avion, which is great because their Roblox are a touch small. And then we have the Android Knight. I've forgotten his name, but with his sword in the back. He's a great looking figure if you're into your fantasy. And she is, again, about the same size as him. And then my custom fantasy from Fortnite Parts Knight, who I'm slowly working on. I haven't done anything on him for a few months. He's taller, but still looks good. And lastly, my repainted Chapmay Demon that I've added articulation to the arms and jaws, who wants to fall over straight away. And obviously she is now dwarfed by this evil looking monstrosity here. She is a nice figure. I'm glad I picked her up actually. I've got quite a soft spot for some of these Roblox figures. I think there's a lot of potential in them for customs and even part of background characters in your dios. The wrists do turn and also can turn the arm and the bicep. And I just realised her knees can invert, you know, double jointed as well. Decent figure, I think is worth picking up, but you can make your own mind up, obviously. Okay, this is Awesome Actually signing out, saying please like, share and subscribe, somewhere around there. If my VPN is working on my laptop, I'll add that in the moment just using my phone. And check out my other videos because there's loads on the channel for you guys to see and enjoy, mostly 1/18 scale, but other scales and loads of genres too. Bye bye.